So the wind sucking takes place when a horse presses the upper front teeth on some object and pulls back at the same time when sucking air into the stomach. Halter pulling occurs when the horse pulls back against the halter while tied using a heavy halter and heavy chain or rope around the neck. When the tying the horse will have to bend his vice. So, pawing naman is another vice refers to the horse using its front feet to paw or dig. Horses that paw may damage the stalls and other facilities. Gait. So, the gait is the movement of the horse, feet and legs when the horse is in motion. So, the walk, trot, the gallop pair, the three natural gaits of the horse. Other gaits include the canter, stepping pace, running walk, fox, trot, amble, and rock and pace. The walk is slow 4-beat gait. Each foot leaves and strikes the ground separately from the other feet. It is the natural gait of the horse. The trot is a fast 2-beat diagonal gait. Opposite front and hind feet leave and strike the ground at the same time. The gallop is fast 4-beat gait. Each foot strikes the ground separately. The feet strike the ground into the following order: one hind foot, the other foot, the diagonal front foot, and the other front foot. For a brief moment, all 4 feet off the ground. So the lead changes when all 4 feet are off the ground. Most of the drive comes from the hindquarters. The extended gallop is called the run. The canter is a slow 3-beat gait. The feet strike the ground in the following order: one hind foot, the other hind foot, and diagonal front foot. The other front foot. The horse may lead from either the right or the left front foot. A Western adaptation of the very slow canter is called the loop. The stepping pace is a slow lateral 4-beat gait. The 4 feet strike the ground separately. The feet strike the ground in the following order: right hind foot, right front foot, left hind foot, and left front foot. The following work is slow, diagonal 4-beat gait. Each foot leaves and strikes the ground separately from the other feet. The front foot strikes the ground just ahead of the diagonal hind foot. This is natural gait of the tennis walking horse. So the foxtrot is a slow, short, broken trot. So the hind foot strikes the ground just ahead of the diagonal front foot. The rock is fast, even 4-beat gait. The time between each foot striking the ground is the same. The order of the feet striking the ground is the same as in the stepping pace. The pace is a fast 2-beat gait. The front and the hind feet on the same side leave and strike the ground at the same time. There is a brief moment when all 4 feet are off the ground at the same time. The amble is a lateral movement of the horse. It is also called the transverse or side step. It is not a show gait. The horse moves to one side without going toward or backward. So the pedigree. Pedigree is the greatest importance when selecting race and show horse. It is good to remember the ancestors back of the grandparents have contributed little to genetic inheritance of the horse that is being considered for chase. Other factors of selection such as conformation, soundness, training, and so forth should be considered more important than pedigree. When owners are searching for race horses, one of the characteristics they look are the large nostrils. Large nostrils on race horses allow them to take in more air when running. Records. Breed Association have forms available for keeping records on registered horses. So breeding and production records are kept on both stallion and mares, while forms vary from one association to another. Typical conformation kept for stallion includes stallion names, registration number, identifying marks, the mare's owner when breed, so they observe is the mare's name, breed registration number, the number of mares bred, the number of the mares settled, the number of live foals, and the performance records of the foals. Typical records kept in the mares include the mare name, registration number, the birth date, owner, breed, sire, and dam, identifying marks, number of time breed, number of times settled, number of the live foal, and performance records of the foal. Health records are often kept with the mare's breeding record. More than one form may be used to keep records on horses and identification. Records should be kept for both registered and non-registered horses in case that they are stolen or lost. A record form is generally completed when a registered horse is sold to a new owner. Show and race horses usually have performance records available. Price: the purchase price of the horse may vary from small amount thousands of dollars. Mature and registered horses are generally lower in price. Registered horses with potential for showing are higher priced. Horses from outstanding breeding with racing potential will usually cost many thousands of dollars. Prices of horse vary with seasons. Prices are often lower during fall and winter. The annual cost of keeping a horse must also be considered when thinking about price. Feed, housing, showing, and veterinary fees are annual expenses. Add to the cost of having a horse. Stock and equipment prices should be included when determining the cost of the horse to provide a more accurate picture of the cost of ownership. So the use to which the horse will be put influences the price of the horse as well as the other costs associated with the horse ownership.